Oh, she's bright. She's bright. I don't appreciate that homophobic lighting. It looked better, it looked much better the other way. Let's do that. Oh, there we go. A little dim, a little dim, a little dim. We got shit to talk about. We got shit to talk about. We got shit to talk about. Things, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Meow. Hi. I'm still waiting for my email. Okay. I had to do a little curl shake for you. A little curl shake for y'all. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Matty Rants. Thank you for coming into the room and tuning in for another live today with me. And I'm excited for everyone to be here with me. We're going to talk about a whole lot of stuff. RuPaul Drag Race related things. We're going to talk about this R. Kelly, Gayle, King Interview Child. That was the... I hope you watched it. It's on YouTube right now. If you haven't seen it, it's quite available for all of those who are interested in paying attention to what's going on with Mr. Robert Kelly and his fuckery. But bitch, I have to talk about that interview because it was the gag of the century, as well as get into anything else y'all want to talk about today. What movies we're looking forward to, TV shows, other things of that matter. If you have any questions to ask me, we could do this motherfucking same thing. Oh, Bastion, we will talk about the season 11 girls because I feel that this season has came with a lot of drama and people were trying to tell us it was going to be boring, and I feel all the rumors that were set in place outside of maybe an elimination order were lies. Very much so lies. And I feel like it was take the bait situation for that. And so, as you can see, we already had somebody who was claimed to be, Miss Congeniality. Definitely not getting that edit. So let's come on into it. Alicia, my moderator, I see you in the room. Baby girl, if you could do me a favor, please. Post those links for my rant pack, please. Donate, support your host for the channel. I low-key, high-key, all-key will tell you the story about what happened when we got off this live yesterday and what took place when I went to go get some food and shit did not go the way I wanted it to. And I was a little bit evil, and y'all saw that I had the boba tea, which was the only thing I was happy about. But we'll get into that in a second. But do me a fave. Do me a fave. Ooh, I need to, I hope this doesn't skip the video. I need to put this thing on Do Not Disturb real quick so we have nobody fuck this up. Give me a second here. Okay, thank you. Alicia, do me a favor. Go ahead and post the PayPal link for those who want to donate. PayPal.me/MattyRants. Also, if you could do me a huge favor as well with the Cash App, because that's also a necessary way to do it as well. That's $ Matty Rants. Remember, the Amazon Marketplace is open for those who do want to send stuff to the Amazon locker boxes. And we've given instructions on that, as well as the merchandise store with Teespring is up right now, and that link is also available. But I would like a pizza today. Let me tell you what happened last night. Last night was some bullshit. I didn't get my pizza that I wanted last night. Let me tell you what happened. I was a little bit evil before I get into the my thoughts on season 11 so far. And yes, I am quite aware of everything that's been going on because I have to give a shout out to Mr. Jake Yonsei. I was watching his videos and I have been paying attention to certain things he's posted, as well as what is it, Tea Queen or Spill Tea, and a couple other people who are summarizing the drama for me, so I don't have to literally go to Twitter and just read through everything. I'm like, child, give me a breakdown because for me personally, I don't need to go to the source and go through all of that. Give me the music in the background and a little bit of a clip show. I'm getting into the drama shows. I'm sorry. It just helps me with my information. But before that, so here was the plan yesterday. Everyone donated. It was cute. I was like, great, let's go. I walk out the door, bitch. Boom, the rain. That's when y'all saw me go to the dispensary. I came back. I was like, I couldn't even get my food because the rain was coming down, right? Okay. Bitch, this is where everything started to suck because the pizza place I wanted to go to get my pizza from closed literally the moment I got there. It's 8:30 and they close at 9. I said, "Can I get a cheese?" We're done for the day. Come on, I wanted just a cheese. I wasn't asking for any meat, no protein, nothing of the sorts, just nothing but dairy, and bread and some, marinara sauce, whatever you got to put on there. He said, no, we can't do that. Now, y'all know I told you the story about what happened with Domino's Pizza, how they fucked my shit up and I almost like lost my grip in that store. So I had to let that go. And I said, I can't get pizza today. So here's what I did next. Now, I walked down the street, I turned a left, and I got lost. So then I was like, let me find some places to eat for food. Bitch, no food. No food. Everywhere I went wasn't good. Everywhere I went to was either closed or their kitchens were done because the area I'm in, shit closes early. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. I'm sorry if I haven't said hi to y'all just yet. But anywho, I'm walking around forever. By the time I get to Mr. Boba to get my boba smoothie, it had been an hour of me just walking around looking for food. So I was pissed. So I ended up coming home with just 2 boba smoothies because I couldn't get my pizza and I was evil about it. Then iTunes pulled a stunt, and if y'all have iTunes, you know what I'm talking about. iTunes pulled a stunt and pulled out a good grip of money from my account. And I said, now what did I do where I needed to pay y'all hoes a bunch of shit? And I realized that my music subscription I had with Verizon, for those of you who have taken advantage of that shit, expired because I had 6 months free, so they charged me for that. Then they charged me for some shit that I completely forgot I did with Pokemon Go. Had no clue. I said, girl, that was a month ago, and you're charging me now for that shit? Anywho, it came out to like 30 something bucks, and I was like, damn, they done gooped me and got me good. So a bitch was like, yeah, that was my evening. That was my evening. I had my smoothie though. I had my smoothie, and that I was thankful for. But a bitch wants pizza. So if y'all want to donate anything today, Nick Johnson, I see you donating $30, baby. Thank you so very much. Also, if any of you do want to donate here and you do it to Cash App, tell me that you did it because my notifications are not working with Cash App right now. I'll see it in the app, but I never know like I used to. I used to get a little bloop bloop. Like, oh, I can say your name. But yeah, thanks, Nick, for the first donate name. Now back to the thing. Yeah. Oh, Poe Parker. Here's the thing, and I've so neglected the Drag Race Thailand spill. That is not out the window just yet. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to do like a run with that one. Nothing this week because Drag Race is about to come up. I'm about to dedicate my next 3 days to that shit. I want to tell you, and I want to make a promise to that, where I'm going to have at least episode 1 up by no later than Tuesday of next week. My friend, I had already put it in my notes in my tablet here, like shit I have to do. The Abducted in Plain Sight, that shit's literally sitting in my photo section right now, not edited at all, because I went through that whole little spill with my finger, and I got depressed, and I was sad, so I was like, fuck. So that, I just need to edit and post, but I'm just being lazy with that one, because I'm kind of picky. And now I found out they're doing an Abducted in Plain Sight 2. They're going to do, like, another movie. I was like, what the fuck? So there's more to the story. What more do we need to hear about it? Oh, Umbrella Academy is also on the menu, everybody, for those of you who are interested. If you haven't seen it yet, it's on Netflix. I've watched the entire first season. If you want to join me when I do the series review of that, please let me know. Just jump on in, watch the whole thing, and we'll talk about it soon. I'm gonna have something like that up probably next Friday or Saturday. But I loved it. I want to talk about it. I want to tell you what annoyed me about it. I want to tell you what I loved about it. But yeah, we can talk about Umbrella Academy. That's soon to come. Deadly Class is on my recommendations. You can see one about Gypsy and her mom. I do want to see that one. I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it, but I do want to see that one. Because that's a true story. And I remember that girl was her mother was making her sick. If y'all have seen this show on, it was on HBO. It starred Amy Adams and I forget the other woman's name, but it's based on a book where this woman was basically making her children sick. And that was kind of like her, I don't know, her weird thing about her that she needed to have that attention. So, Maddie, you must get Stardew Valley on Nintendo Switch. Necro Puppet, that has been in my fucking queue. Where is my Switch? Here we go. Let me pull it up. Where is my Switch? Let me show you. Let me show you, because, okay, so, as you can see, I have my Switch. Hey, everybody. And I have all my games in here. Stardew Valley is always up there, but I don't have the, I don't have the 20-something for it, child. So if you want me to play it, girl, you might have to send it. But it's on my queue, and I'm just like, bitch, should I really get into this stuff? I don't know. But I heard it was a really great game, and some guy who I follow on YouTube, I don't know his name, he has very long hair. He's white, he has very long hair. I think he's from Australia, but he lives in the States now. He's very informative, and he's a Super Nintendo fan, so that's why I subscribe to his shit. But he's really good. If I get his name, I'll do something. Oh, no, Jamar did give an update. He did it on his Instagram. Jamar's not really on YouTube like that unless it's on my page now, so I'll go ahead and give you the update. Jamar has gone ahead and got the $2,500 for Rufus, so it is done, and that is that. Now, Jamar needs to schedule the blood work, the whole start point, the starting point before surgery now for Rufus. So hopefully within the next few weeks, everything will be taken care of with him. But now it's just a matter of scheduling the blood work part of it to then get to the surgery part that he's trying to do. So we did raise the money. It's all done. He thanked everybody as everybody. And so there you go. So yeah, Rufus should be fine or whatever. And Jamar said he would try to document the journey, but y'all will have to subscribe to his Instagram channel and to really pay attention to that, because he's a little bit more active on there as well as his Twitter than he is on YouTube. He's more on my channel for YouTube. So yeah. But yeah, Rufus will be fine. That's the baby. She's good. She's good. Beat 'em ups. I think that's him. Hold on. Let me look. Aren't giving me a refund. I didn't pay. Nick, hold up. I want to hear the tea. Because I've heard Murray and Peter are in much of motherfucking problems. Because, bitch, after that whole incident with, Monet, and then Trinity to follow suit. Shout out to Trinity Taylor for showing her queendom ability there. I give her all the credits in the world, and it shows that she's a true professional. Because Trinity put the real shit in front of, the money. It was like, girl, if you go, I go. Because that's not okay. And it's the truth. It's like, if that was me in a situation, say I'm on the same tour as Monet, you know what I mean? And like some bullshit like that happens, and like, oh, we're going to replace her. And then they make a statement the way they did. And I just spent an entire season with this bitch. Girl, please. Ticketmaster told me that they aren't giving refunds. I'm going to the show in New York City next Tuesday, and I'm not thrilled with the cast. Oh no, Nick! Oh my God! Tell us how that goes, though. And by all means, you can make your whole statement made when you get there, baby, because when that time comes. I don't know what you paid for, if you may pay for a meet and greet or not, but if you did, there's always, you get to say, it's too bad that Monet, Trinity, and half the other cast of people that I liked aren't here. But this is cool too. Yeah, Monet got kicked off the haters roast because she was given the opportunity to be in a Madonna video or maybe concert. I'm not sure. I think it's a video. But Madonna called a bunch of drag queens to be in this video or whatever project she's in. And y'all, that is a once in a lifetime fucking offer. It's Madonna. Okay? Now there's artists and there's people who you know are legendary in whatever kind of status based on their career and, you know, record sales and what their impact is with the world. So you as a sissy, you as a girl, you as a woman, as a man, as a whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, Madonna is somebody who's been around for a good minute and has put her fucking stamp in the music industry, regardless of what we say about Madonna. So if somebody is going to ask Matty Rants or anybody else to say, bitch, do you want to be in this Madonna video? Fuck that girl. They asked me to be in the Marilyn Manson video. I'd be like, yes, I'll be there. It's Marilyn Manson. He's legendary. That man spent time. I've heard some songs. I'm not a goth, punk, rock, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself today, but bitch, I know who he is, and I know what he's about, and I also know some of the cool things he stands for. We can go there. We can go there. But I mean, low-key, I'm just saying, if at this point, just someone needs to call my phone and just put me in a goddamn video. But yeah, it was bullshit. And then the statement that they released was very what's the word I'm looking for? It was kind of childish, and that was confusing to me because I have respect for them as a company, as a management company, as someone that puts together these shows that, you know, we as fans get to go to and see our favorite queens. But I need more respect from y'all to the people that we go there to see. We don't go there to see Murray and Peter. We go there to see whoever is the fucking contestant of the year on Drag Race. And who's still relevant, that's funny. That's what we pay to see. That's where my money goes to. Not for Murray and not for Peter. It's a shame. Hey, Jersey. It's a shame that this happens. It's a shame that this is going down. It is sad, but it also shows you where a lot of these girls need to take more power and control in their position with what they have. I want you to imagine, let's say, if Latrice Royale was the one that was putting this thing together. Do you think she would have blinked the eye if Monet had said, bitch, I need to go do Madonna, even after All Stars 4, bitch? It'd been, girl, go get your gone. As a matter of fact, the tour is canceled for that day. We'll move it to the next day for y'all. But we gonna be in this motherfucking video. Come on. Duh. Those are my thoughts on that. That's how I feel about the whole Monet and Trendy situation and Murray and Peter. Again, I don't have any disrespect for those people. I don't know them from a can of paint sitting in the corner, girl. I don't know them. But I do know the situation from what we have been told. And I do know what wasn't cute and what was cute. Now, I do want to find out and understand why Darian Lake has something to say when she was sitting in that fucking seat. And I was like, girl, okay. Ooh, 5 things I just could have said, but I'm not. But I didn't understand where all that catty shit came from either. I was like, come on, Darian, you're not that bitch. Why you gotta be? But anywho, okay. I was going to get into season 11, but we can go ahead and take a question break right now. Emily, I see that you said, are you excited that the Jonas Brothers are back? Is that the question? Because if that's the question, I am not. Bye-bye. The Jonas Brothers in that South Park episode with Mickey Mouse being really crazy. Hey, Michael. That has ruined any and every chance of there ever being a cool moment between. Oh, Poe Parker, we about to get to that in just a second, baby. I hear you, honey. Bye. No, I'm not excited. Jonas Brothers, really? Well, just bring Hanson back. Just bring them all back. Bring every sibling group together and put them on the stage and see who is going to be flat first. Because I promise you, it's going to be a race to the finish, bitch. The fuck? No. Bye. Bye. Break it, bye. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good with the family band shit. Y'all remember the Partridge Family? Y'all remember the motherfuckers? Girl, really, we got on a bus and we got to go everywhere. Mom, I'm angry. Like, we was cool. Oh, that was some bullshit. Now, let's be very honest about it. Let's say you knew a family of people who had so many siblings that they were driving a bus down the fucking street to drop them kids off at school. You would think that sperm count needs to be checked. I'm telling you. You would. You wouldn't be like, that's so cool. They all get to ride a bus together. Bitch, you rode the bus to get there. That's the bus they go home in. You get to go in another car and choose between leather and cloth, Miss Thing. No, ma'am. Bye. I can't. But if you're happy for the Jonas Brothers, I'm happy for you being happy. You know you and my girls. But before you do, Alicia, post those links for me, please, real quick. Thank you. See, you already on it, mother. If y'all want to donate to the channel, please and thank you. Your boy has been going through, and it would be much appreciated. That's paypal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App, $Matty Rants. Also, in the description, the Amazon wishlist, as well as the merchandise store with Teespring. What's up in South Korea, baby? Thank you for the love, Blue Proctor. Now, y'all want me to have my conversation about season 11, or y'all want me to have my conversation about season 11? And my feelings so far with my good old big old thighs sitting clap, clap, clap. All right. What's up, Chris? Come on, Queens. I was in Harlem when I was there, and I got to go through Queens. I gave you a little Alexander tease. I'm sorry. Excuse me. That is my brother. And speaking of which, one more time, just again, there will be a soon-to-be collaboration next month between me, Alexander Rogers, Jamar84, and our good friend C. Diggy1. Y'all know him as Chris. And Pop Roast has their own Instagram channel now, and you know I plug them. So if somebody knows them and tell them I plug them because I love them. So keep it on. So I have 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 25 things to say. All right. Season 11 is problematic. Not because of all of them, because of some of them. And not because those some should make up for all of them, but because right now, everything that we know about the season has something to do with a bitch being racist for this reason, blackface for this reason. She's too loud, so now we find her annoying. Now she's accused of rape. Now it's sexual harassment. We have girls who came back. I mean, what? What? Transphobia too. Come on, bring it out. Islamphobic. I don't even know how to say that shit because I'm not Islamophobic. I don't even like to say that. Sounds so fucking weird. Ew. Really? Like all of that. Because you said something recently. I said Miss Thing. Islamophobia. That does sound better. Islamophobic. That sounds so. Bitch, that Texas in me came out when I said I apologize. Islamophobic. There we go. She loud. And I think here's the problem. Okay, this is the conversation I want to have with y'all. Remember the shit that I taught y'all 2 years ago on this channel. Bitch, I've been here for this long. I can have these conversations with you. Remember 2 years ago, the conversation that we had. What do I always say to y'all when you need to speak, but you know some shit's about to come out and you're not ready for the shit that's about to come out? What do I tell y'all? I can't wait to see who says it first. What is my saying? It's 2 R's. I've given you 2 R's in the Rants Pack Diary that will get you through. God damn it, Chris, you on it. God damn it, Nick, you on it. Respond. Don't react. Hey, Meredith. This girl reacts. She's a reactor. She is the chemical reactor ready to blow. Reacted, regone, rehumidified. Now, rolling in style. The sexual assault stuff. I need to know if there is actual legitimate proof, if there is a police report that's been filed. I need to hear more than just, I saw it on Twitter. If y'all can tell me that there's already been a police report filed, I'm going to jump on that bandwagon. I'm not jumping on it until I hear a police report has been filed and something has gone through. That is when I'm going to jump on, because that's a serious accusation. As you can see, people nowadays like to throw that out there, Smollett, and we don't know if that's true or not because of how the media has displaced it, how everything's gone with it. It's gone crazy. So for me personally, because we already know people do say shit to fuck people up if they don't like them, which I'm not saying that this person's lying because I don't know the situation. I don't know. But I need a police report. Now, if they say there's cameras, where's the footage? That's now the next story. Because it's like, if they got that, we need to see it. I need to see it, girl, because I get it. If it happened, that's fucked up. I'm here with you. Here's some water. Here's a tissue. Here's a box of goldfish, bitch. I hope you're happy, but I need to see the footage because if you're lying just to fuck this bitch's shit up, we're gonna have a problem. Because that's some real fuckery shit. But as far as the allegations go, that's an issue. That you're involved in something where that is in you're literally in the name. Nick said it best. You're digging yourself a grave. Wherever you go, I'm going to be myself and I'm going to do all this. Girl, be that. But you know what I need you to do, though? I need you to calm the fuck down. I need you to calm the fuck down. I need you to chill the fuck out. I need you to take a break. You need to sit back. You need to make a statement. You need to start speaking a little bit more and stop yelling. Yell less. Speak more and yell less. Hasn't it, Orphic? It's like we don't even know what's going on anymore at this point with Jussie Smollett's case. It's like, what is happening? Because now it's being confirmed that the police didn't have the correct information. And now it's being confirmed that the people who were the two brothers are actually homophobic and actually had issues on the set with other gay cast members. So it's like, what? So now it's like whatever was being put together by the police that was then put out to say that he was lying is now being refuted and saying that it's not true. Ugh. Jordan, we're on Silky Ganache right now, and we're talking about the sexual harassment, or not, excuse me, sexual assault allegation on her, and how we need to verify if it's the truth or not, just like when it comes to the same situation with Jussie Smollett, because it's like, he said something, a statement was made, all of a sudden, we find out it's these people, and then it's this, and then it turns into, well, he's lying, then it finds out that he's not lying, then he's lying, then he's not lying. Ooh. Silky was not the person who got assaulted. Silky was the person who assaulted or sexually assaulted this person. The allegation is, if I'm correct, and y'all hear me on this, this is allegedly because, again, I looked at the story, I heard about it, people have told me, but I was like, Apparently, I don't know if it was in a club or something. I think it was in a club. If I'm correct, they were in a club or some sort of environment like that. And Silky would not leave the person alone or was very aggressive sexually to them. And when they asked them to stop, they did not stop. Okay? They continued to aggressively, push themselves on this person. Okay? It was said that there was people there asking her to stop and, get off or whatever, whoop, 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 whoop. But again, that's one tweet that turned into a whole firestorm of, she did. So we don't know. And I don't know until I see some fucking video footage. But allegedly, that's the tea. Allegedly. Yeah, it was like a bar or club, something like that. Apparently the person deleted because they didn't want to sway people. Girl. But you deleted it because they didn't want to sway people, but you have a serious case against somebody who assaulted you. But you're worried about how they're going to be perceived on television. Let me tell you something. If somebody puts their penis in my mouth and I don't want it there, and it turns into some fight or physical situation where I got to push somebody off of me, and they're on TV, oh, Miss Thing, I'm ending whatever run they got going on. Because my ass is in a fucking predicament now because I got to sit here and watch you on television be happy while I'm sitting here with my secret about you fucking up my shit. What are you talking about? Dud Tom? Ooh, right there. Right there. What was the point of saying all that if you didn't want to? Like I said, if she said it and it happened, oh my God. You have footage? Can we see it before I say something to Silky like, oh my God? Because right now I'm, oh my God, for you saying that. But I'm not going to turn to Miss Silky and be like, girl, did you really? Because you don't even want that stuff to stay up there. Like, if, mind you, if they're found out to be lying, you know that's evidence from Twitter, right? Okay, I'm going to be quiet. But now I want to get off of silky ganache, nutmeg, cinnamon, spice, cayenne pepper, whatever. Um, I want to talk about Brooklyn Heights real quick because that's another person on the show who people have told me I need to investigate and look into because apparently she did blackface some years ago. Apology was made, from my understanding. But people are saying we need to still hold her responsible for that. And that why would they cast her on a show that's all about, everybody's involved and everyone's together and we don't believe in hate. And you got somebody on here who's in the past been a part of something like that. That's the gag, that's the tea, that's the shade, that's all of it. You think her friend did blackface? She didn't do blackface, her friend did. There was a photo posted of them together. Wait, so that makes this even worse, and that makes me more upset. That makes me more upset. Oh, okay. Oh. So this is more so then let's retract the statement. And I'm glad y'all said that because someone told me she was in blackface. You see how people play telephone and it gets running around? Someone told me she did it. See what I'm saying? Okay, so now we got this together. So let's reiterate this story, or I should say, let's retell it. So basically, she took a photo with somebody who was in blackface, retweeted the photo, and then hashtagged blackface. So, is there no, what's the word, other than tact? Because there is definitely missing tact, lots of tact in that. What's the word I'm looking for? Not ignorance. No. There's a word, girl. There's a word for that what she just did. Because you know it's bullshit. And you know it's wrong. You know people are going to take it some kind of way. You post it on a public platform for people to see that you're then going to eventually have to apologize for posting it because you felt like I didn't see the error in my ways and I didn't know how insensitive I was being at the time. There's a word for that, girl. It's not ignorant, and I really want to find it. It is insensitive, but that's not the one. It's a nasty, good old SAT word, bitch. And I think I had the word of the day this morning that said it, but it was like, bitch, you so right. Very ignorant. Interesting. Well, something like that, I'm honestly going to tell y'all. Ooh, Sergio, that is a good word. I think we'll keep the, hold on. Let me see if I can find that word. It was good. No, I'm not going to, that's going to take too much time. Well, let's not say naive, Diana, because she couldn't be naive. Because, again, she was old enough to know. You know what I mean? What it was. Oh, hey, Giuseppe in the room. She's old enough to know better. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like there's no excuse. Bastion, let's keep it on attention. It has something to do with attention seeking, and I'll get back to it. Either way, it happened a while ago. Oblivious? No, because she knew what was going on. We'll let it go, y'all. This will be fun, though. As a matter of fact, once it's posted, if you find the word that you think that I'm looking for, because I'm going to look for it too and then come back to this and post in the comment section, I'm going to ding ding whoever does it right. But yeah, we'll come back to that word later. We'll think of it. Just think of homework today for the rant pack. Think of a word to describe a situation that Brooklyn Heights went through where she posted a picture of somebody in a very racist situation, hashtag the racism itself, posted it, to then have to apologize later because it was wrong and people felt it was, you know, what would you call that for someone who is clearly available and figuring out that that was some bullshit? So, yes. Who else from this season does everyone have an issue with? I've heard that Ariel has had racist moments. I've heard that Plastique said some bullshit a long time ago. I've heard, God, everyone was mad at Raja for, you know, basically saying, what about the Christians? Acting like she was the first Christian to be on the show, knowing good and well we had Jesus as a biscuit, let him sop you up. Like, come on. Nick, that's kind of, isn't that interesting? Because she was just hanging out with Mercedes on a live video, but I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. People say some dumb shit. Ostentatious. I think that might be it. Not complacent. Contrite. Ooh, that's a good one too. Oh, girl, y'all giving me some great stuff. Oof. I think it does start with a C. We can just call it cunt. But yeah, so chat, it's a mess. I need for the next time for casting, asinine is definitely okay. That we can definitely use asinine in that entire statement as well for whatever she did. Definitely that. We've got some good words coming in here. Yeah, complicit's very, very good because you know what, girl, please. That's basically when you know it's some bullshit and you just let it go anyways. Yeah, good stuff. Vocabulary lessons, everybody. Good for you. Good for all of us. Oh, can I tell y'all, I actually did really good on my ACTs. I was maybe, what, 2 points away from a perfect score? My SATs were very difficult. I did okay. I did okay with my SATs. But my ACTs, bitch, I was the one. I was the one. I was like, oh, not the top 15 in my school. I was here for it, but yeah. Yeah, my ACTs, I was all about it. Okay. Impudence. Ooh, I love that word. I've used that before in a read with somebody a long time ago. Audacious. That's a great word. I like that word when they've used it in advertisements. Check Waylon's comment, please, Maddie. Oh, let me look. Hey, Maddie. Waylon. Waylon, we've talked about this before. We've talked about this before, baby. Okay, well, the thing is, Waylon, and very quickly so we can get to the R. Kelly and everything else, but we got a child in need here, everybody. Hey, Shady Tyrell. Um, if you are in a position where you are at the mercy of your family, like you don't have a job to pay your own bills and you don't have like the means to make it on your own, and you're with your mother or whatnot, then you need to understand that that is the situation that you're in, and you're gonna have to do what you need to do to survive in that situation. Now, if you want to live your best life, okay, you need to start setting up the blocks for you to live that life to where you can then be open with your mother and tell her what you need to tell her. Now, you can't convince your mom to accept who you are. That is for her to accept who you are. Not the other way, not for you to do that with her. Now, you always can accept her for not loving that part of you. But as far as the acceptance go, that's on your mama. So if you're in a situation where it's you with your family and you don't have a means of living on your own, so you can't live your truth, you got to bite a bullet and you got to live in that life. Now you can be honest about it, but you can also have to understand you have to accept the consequences as to what could happen. She could say, you know what? I don't care. I love you. Let's continue on. She could say, get out of my house. Don't talk to me ever again. You have to figure out what you want to do, but you need to make the right decision and what's smart for you, okay? All right, so season 11, I gotta say, I mean, Shady, that's how I lived my life. I couldn't say what I wanted to say. Like, I lived in a household where my whole family was like, fuck gay people. So I had to pretend to be somebody else. I had to lie about everything. I had to live. I had to survive. When your father puts a knife to your neck, telling you, are you gay, are you gay, are you gay, and threatens to kill you because he's so worried about it ruining his own life, you learn to just not say anything. You learn to be quiet. You learn to just be like, okay. Do you have a girlfriend? No. Do you want a girlfriend? Maybe. Are you attracted to men? No. You had to have your answers right down because they would test me every day. And my dad now realizes where he was fucked up and all that shit, but it was like growing up being grilled every day for the entirety of the 18 years of me from beginning of birth, because there was already some shit when I was a baby. My mama had said my mom tried to put me in some pink. My dad freaked out about it when I was like 2, all the way up till when I finally got to be 20 years old, and it was like, you know what, I'm free and open. 18, I got to express myself to my college friends, and that was the beginning of the I'm finally living this life. But then when I was exposed to my family and kicked out and was homeless, that's when I'm living my life. You have to make the right decision, because if they control your living situation, if you don't buy groceries, if you don't put no fucking money in that house, if that deed isn't in your name, then the list goes on. You don't have any power. So you have to survive until you can thrive. Survive to thrive. Survive to thrive. My mom told me before I went to college that she knew what was up and that she said I would go to hell. But then she goes, but I hope it's not true. She's like, but you know in the Bible it says you're going to go to hell and that's what we believe and everything. But she says, but you're too sweet. You're too much of my baby. You're too good of a person, Matthew. You're too good for that to happen. So I pray that that is not true. I don't believe it is because it's you, but that's what we're led to believe. So it was tough to hear my mom tell me something like that, because that was my best friend. But she was being real. She's like, this is what we believe and this is how it happened. However, you know, I don't believe that could be the case for you because you're my baby. And it's just like, Mom, we'll see what happens. So, but yeah, I was completely outed and it was really fucked up. And my family was calling me and they were all like, is it true? Is it true? Oh, girl, it was gross. I didn't get to have no kind of peace with it. But yeah, okay, come on, come on. We got too serious. We can get to that in a little second here. Y'all are asking these questions early. We got time. We're only 41 minutes into this live. You know how we do. We talk for a good old 2. A good old 2. But you hear how it is. Please donate to the channel. Support your host. PayPal.me/Matty Rants. Alicia has gone ahead and posted that link for your Cash App. $Matty Rants. Support your channel. Matty, do you believe you would go to hell though? No. I don't believe it. I don't believe it because there are things that I've done in my life and there are things that I'm trying to do now, and the feeling that I have in my heart, I don't feel that I will, because there's too much love that I have to give and there's too much light that I feel that I present to the world to be put in a position or a place where I'd end up in something as dark as hell. So if it's over my sexuality for that, that's some shit. So that's where I stand on all that type of stuff. Matty, would you go on a date with me? You in South Korea, baby. I'm not even going to play with you like that, but I'm sending you love. Hey, Sakisha, sending you love back too, baby. So can we talk about R. Kelly now? Can we please? Can we please? Can we please? Because I need to talk about R. Kelly. Who all in here has seen our good friend Gayle King of the Oprah Winfrey Variety give an interview to our Robert Kelly and ask him questions, and bitch, ask him questions, she did. And then see him pop all the way off. But I have to get into the semantics. I have to get into the semantics of it all. And he just went back to jail. That's never funny. Never laugh at anything like that. That's wrong, Matty. But it's R. Kelly. And remember what R. Kelly said in the motherfucking interview. Please quote me on this. But I beat my case. Oh, girl, I was gagged. I said, no, he did not just say that. I beat my case. Who you know who is not guilty would say, I beat my case? Bitch, I have gone to court over some lies on me, sis. I don't say I beat my case. I was acquitted. Everything was removed and revoked. I'm not on record no more. You can't say that. Oh my God. I beat my case. R. Kelly, girl, please. I was like, we were just waiting for them to get you back. Honestly, I'm going to be real with y'all. I was just waiting for them to get him again. The first time when he beat his case, I was like, bitch, they're going to get him. It's a matter of time because when you're always guilty, motherfuckers, you will always get caught. No matter how many times you can run away from it and you dodge that bullet, the bullet's still moving. I'm going to say it again. If you are guilty, and you think you can dodge your guilt, it's a bullet, girl. It's gonna find you eventually. It will. Just like a lie. It will find the light, and just like anybody who is guilty of anything, a hit dog will holler. And that's my favorite saying my mother has given me, and I say it all the time. When someone is guilty and they wrong or something, girl, I say, oh, a hit dog will holler because, bitch, he was hollering. Does protest too much. I send it back to you with tunes. But the makeup artist, when he was sweating, was ever. They had the people come in and get him because he was shining so much. Hold on. He asked, is this camera on me? I could not believe you, Robert. Robert R. Kelly, who has been a pedophile, I could not believe. Out of all the times, Matty, did you see his girlfriend's cry? Girl, I mean, sis, it was a shit show. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. You're taking it away. I was like, what did we do? What did we do? What did we do? Tell me what we did, because this is about what you did, not what we did, honey. No, this is what you did. Luigi is on YouTube if you want to go watch it. Just type in Gayle King and R. Kelly. You are welcome. It's on YouTube. It's karma. And you know. Listen, I'll tell you this, though. Let's say he didn't do everything that is being said of him. I get it. But you know that to the extent of what it's supposed to be, he slept with underage girls, allegedly. And now he's going away for prison for it. He gone, y'all. He gone. He gone. He gone. He gone. When he started screaming, and Gayle King is a beast. Bitch, give Gayle her own new show, Miss Thing, because I was here for it. The way she had her legs crossed. Robert. Robert. Rob. Robert. 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 Can we talk about every time when he wanted to get really dramatic so that way we know he was so serious, he'd lower his voice all the way down and start whispering? It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not. Robert, are you finished? It's not true. I don't understand. It's a lie. They're lying on me. Is this camera on me? Oh, but we'll talk to this camera. He stopped talking to Gayle for 3 minutes, motherfuckers. I was done. 3 minutes, Robert. You have left Gayle's interview, and now you're just talking to the cameras. He got up and started giving you a church speech. I'm sick of y'all not putting money into the offering plate. He looked like he was asking them for donations, girl. I was gagged. I was gagged. I was gagged. I was entertained, but I was gagged because I saw nothing but a liar. I saw nothing but a liar. I was like, damn, he is on some bullshit. Oh my God. What tunes? I'll say it once. Excuse me. I've said it once and I'll say it again. A hit dog will holler. Kelly, good luck with it. I just wanted to get into I watched the clip parts of it where they gave you the key points of the interview where it needed to be like I basically saw 25 minutes of an 80-minute interview. That was all I needed to see. Because a lot of it was stupid. And I was just like, girl, I'm not about to sit here and listen to this man lie his way through this entire interview, make himself out to be the victim in all of this shit. I was like, okay, so we're gonna act like you didn't do none of them things. None of them. Okay. I have sisters. And I have stories I can tell about a lot of celebrity people who have been very gross in trying to get to the pussy or whatever you want to say. And my sister can get on this camera and be like, yep, he did, he did, he did, he did. It's a lot of your favorite rappers too. A lot of your favorite artists. Gross, gross people. So that's why, for me personally, I don't put it past him. I heard shit about one rapper who y'all live for that tried to holler at my sister and was gross about it. And I was like, really? He's lucky I wasn't there because I'd have beat his ass. Ooh, I was so mad about that situation. I was like, he did what? Ew. I'm not going to say it. Just know I got stories. And if I ever got drunk or really, really high with y'all one day and we were all sitting down, you will get those stories. All my close friends will tell you. Like, child, just let Matthew sit in one little section, let him get a little tired, and then we start having a conversation about something. A story will follow. It's like, well, let me tell you about this one time. It wasn't Drake. I'll just let you know it wasn't Drake. No, my sister was not involved in that baby mama drama bullshit with him. No, ma'am. Giuseppe, tune into Instagram live for the tea, right? Why aren't you subscribed? Oh shit, I need to make the announcement for Thursday's live stream for Instagram for RuPaul's Drag Race. That will be 6 Pacific, 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Okay, cool. Okay, so we are running up on the hour marker here. Thank you so much for being with me, you guys. We've been here for quite some time. I have at least another 30, 45 minutes in my body here, but I'd like y'all to help me out with this section of the rest of the live. Do you have any questions? Do you have anything you want to discuss or talk about that we all can talk about, not just one person to talk about? So I'm going to ask that you all help me out with the rest of this conversation. I'll give a second to see what the comments say. Skibbity-doo, bop, bop, bop. Skibbity-doo, bop, bop, bop. Skibbity-doo, bop, bop, bop. Oh, we're not talking about Green Book. We're not talking about that. I don't give any time or money to movies where I need to have a savior because I'm so black. I can't do it. So skibbity-doo, bop, bop. Yeah, that one's out. Nope, I don't do those stories. I don't do it. I can't even watch The Blind Side. I don't like. I don't like stuff like that. I find it insulting because I'm like, do you know how many people do this like every day of like every other color? And why is this like such a big like? Come on now, like y'all don't have to do that. You could. Why are you showing the black family that took in the white child? Why aren't you showing the Hispanic family that took in the Asian child? Why are we do? It's not just. Please don't. Please don't. I don't like that. My favorite Sailor Scout would be Neptune. Last Samurai was insulting. Oh my god, I just remembered that movie. Why was Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai? The Great Wall was insulting. Oof. Girl. Ooh. Real too. Oh god, that movie was terrible. The Blind Side was one family story. That sounds like the beginning of the movie. Is that how it started? Cuz again, and it was Sandra Bullock's Oscar too. I just was like, "Oh god." It's always those movies that get the Oscar. It's like, I don't know. There's some artistic stuff that I feel like needs to get. Gods of Egypt was insulting. I'm creating one, Carla. Actually, I'm starting to get a bucket list together because I feel like now that I'm in my 30s, I feel like it's appropriate of me to have a bucket list now so I can start to, I guess, have goals listed for certain things I want to do. Like, for instance, I want to go to Japan. Japan is a dream. I want to be in Tokyo. So that's on my bucket list. Another thing on my bucket list is to skydive. Um, Another thing to do is I want to travel to Australia. Um, I also want to. Oh God, I don't know. I guess I got to make more stuff, but I have things I want to do. Let's see here. Where's the logic? Trinity Tuck did not violate the contract if she quits, but Monet Exchange violated the contract and gets fired because she asked permission to accept a job with Madonna. Olo done. Now think about that. Think about that. And what does that speak to the company themselves and how they let Monet go over something like that? They tried to make it seem like she was unprofessional when in this case it was actually them being the unprofessional people. Um Let's see here. Do you listen to Willem and Alaska's podcast? Yes, I'm a Race Chaser follower. I love that show. It's great. I'm a fan of it. Plus, did you hear that WoW is doing a season 11 recap podcast with John Polly? No, I did not, but that's pretty cool. I wish they would call me and stop playing with my money and my time because they know they would have gold with me. I don't understand why they don't want to work with me, y'all. I think they're afraid of all this goodness. Do you see Bob and Monet's lip sync for Sibling Rivalry Live? Gagged. Yeah, that was great. And she did that shit with Vanjie one time when she came out, but I enjoy the dance routines and the choreography together. I'm always here for that. Paris is on my bucket list. Yeah, you're gonna have lots of stuff to do. Still want to go to Ireland. That's on there too. Wait, what happened with Monet? Somebody fill in Ebony. We're still on the thing. May, do you see yourself becoming a parent sometime in the future? Absolutely. Absolutely. I want kids. Yeah. Absolutely. For sure. I'd like 2 or 3. I can see 4. I really just would rather have 2 because I don't want to have a only child, and there's nothing wrong with only children, but I grew up with a lot of siblings and that definitely developed my character. So I would like to say that having a lot of children would be fine. Oh, this is how I want to do it. Knowing me, if I go for 2, it'll be a surrogate. If I end up with 3, 2 surrogates, 1 adopted. If I get 4, 2 surrogates, 2 adopted. That's how I'm doing it. If I have money, I'm gonna get a nanny. I'm gonna be that. I will be that sissy. I grew up with a nanny like when my dad was really doing well and he was traveling a lot. So I actually used to love it. I'm almost 14. Supposedly everyone hates 14-year-olds. What should I do? Wait, what? Okay, I'm sorry. Emily, how old are you, honey? You're 14 and supposedly everyone hates 14-year-olds. What should I do? Well, okay, I'm confused. So you're 14 and everyone hates 14-year-olds. Anyone know what you should do? Or you're saying people hate turning 14? I'm confused. I will say this is not everybody hates 14 years old. You're in a certain age bracket where, a lot of people don't understand you because you're basically coming into your entire fucking existence. Okay, you're about to be a part of a whole new wave and a whole new generation of new music, new dancing, new songs, new everything else. So no one hates you. If anything, everybody's just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with you. Okay, and so they're confused by what is happening because you're on a whole nother trend that we don't understand. Honey, I'm 18 years older than you. I don't know what the hell is going on in a 14-year-old's mind, but you know what I do know? I know that you're going to be aware of what's going to happen in the current elections coming up soon. I know that you're going to be aware of new music and new things and new cultures and new situations that I won't even know. I know that you're going to have the answer to certain things with stuff that I may not have the answers to because you were there for the beginning of that. So if anything, nobody hates 14-year-olds and no one needs to say that. And if they do, girl, what in the fuck? But at the same time, you shouldn't worry about anybody caring about your age in the first place, young lady. So hold on to that, sis. You fine. Don't worry about it. And keep calm and stay strong, sis. You young and you're still at the beginning phases of your life way earlier than some of us. Okay? And it's fine to have that many emotions because that's we're human beings. What you need to realize is that you cannot allow your emotions to take control of you. Why would you choose to be sad all day when you could be happy all day? Why would you choose to be angry when you could be calm? Why would you choose to allow others to dictate your feelings when you yourself know how you want to feel? You're 14, girl. You're still young, and shit's gonna be fucked up. Guess what? That's life. Be prepared for it. Tuck your panties in. Grab your Tampax. I don't even know if you've gone through the change yet, or that new womanhood of your life. And if you have, congratulations. If you haven't, be prepared for that. I don't have the answers for that. Contact your mother, your auntie, your sister, your cousin, or whoever else you feel comfortable with. No problem, Waylon. And no problem, Emily. That's what I'm here for. But don't be so quick to grow up and don't be so quick to become this person that you yourself don't even know who you want to be yet, baby. Just take time for you. Find out who Emily is and what makes Emily so goddamn special. And then you take that shit and you apply that to the rest of your life. And a lot of us in this room can tell you the same thing with this rant pack, us older individuals. Don't rush. Do not rush. Ooh, girl, I wish I didn't rush. Woo! If I could go back in time to 14-year-old Maddie, we would be having a conversation because I was trying to rush my life. Don't do that. Chill. Calm down. And if people talking about you, making fun of you, girl, it's because they sad. And they themselves want to take away the joy that they see in you. Remember this shit, everybody. We talked about this last night. You have this thing in you called light that others will see and they will try to dim it and then make you that dim ass individual with them. And then y'all in the dark together. Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. I carry flashlights with good batteries that last a long time. Boom, boom, Energizer Bunny, bitch. Duracell that shit. You're not turning it down. You're not turning me off. It's not going to happen. Have that same power for yourself. I'll take another question. And thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. You guys, if you want to donate and support your host here, giving life knowledge today, you know what the links are. It's paypal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App, $Matty Rants. You know the other links, too, for merchandise and everything else as well. This is what I'm here to do, honey. We talk the tea, we talk the shit, and if you got questions, I'll give you the best advice I can. I may not be a doctor, and I may not be the person in the most congratulatory financial situation. Alicia, post those links for me, baby. Thank you. But I will still give you the best advice that I have heard, that I know, that I feel works. And for those of you who need some help and you don't have me all day, every day, do me a favor and get yourself this book called The Four Agreements. It'll do you right and do you justice. But I did talk about R. Kelly, and I did make fun of him. I laughed about R. Kelly and the fact that this man was, oh, and just a hit dog will holler. Because you know that man was lying up there to Gail, and Gail was reading him for filth, and he really wasn't catching it. And then when he got the fuck up and started yelling and shit, Robert, the fool. And now he's in jail. And all the women who are sitting there, and the gay men too, because I know there's a couple of them that believe him, that are sitting there like, oh my God. I can't believe this are on some bullshit. And I do believe that. I know y'all can be fans of whoever the fuck you want to be in, but don't be stupid. All right. Ooh, and the makeup artist. The makeup artist came in and beat that face down because he was sweating because you knew a hooker in church don't feel the heat, bitch, okay? Now, Emily, and I understand all that, but some of that stuff you can't hold on to. And I hear you speaking about it in this room. And I'm about to go into another subject, another story, because I may not be the person you want to talk to about that directly. I'm not your therapist. I am your friend on the internet, though. So I would like to tell you that if it's something to where you feel it's a little bit more serious than say something that I can help you with, you may want to seek somebody else out that can assist you with this, because if it's affecting you this way, you don't want that to be something that stops you and hinders you from enjoying the rest of your future, okay? I saw another question in here. Let's see here. Boo. Ayanla, child. Okay. There are certain times where I'm here for her, but when she had that boy in his face in the ground, the way that there are other times where I'm like, she's doing the most, and this is for cameras, and I'm not here for it. I like Jada Pinkett's in the Red Table. I enjoy that format, and I like how they have their conversations. It seems very authentic, and very real. With Ayana, it's like I was there at one point, and now I'm like, girl, she doing this shit for ratings. I saw a question about DL guys. Shady Tyrell, do you mess with DL guys' advice? I have before. I prefer not to now because I'm aware in social. I am aware of my existence as a gay man in this world, a gay black man. So for me, personally, I have decided that I would prefer not to. Now, if it comes out later that he is DL, oh, okay. But I prefer not to because for my mental health, I don't want to be with somebody who's not comfortable with themselves. Because if I'm going to be in a relationship and I'm doing this shit on YouTube, this man's going to somehow have to be involved in my life publicly too. So for me, he can't be ZL. And if he is, it would only have to be on some sexual level. And that is still also, like Orphic says, dangerous for somebody to do. Somebody who's wrestling to find out who the fuck they are and they want to still fuck with you. And if something bad happens, what are they going to do? I grew up having to lie to keep myself safe. This person will do a lot more than that as an adult to keep themselves safe and not have his business told in the streets. Okay? That's real tea. That's real tea. And I've had some body before who was DL take it to the next level, and it was very scary. So DL means down low. So if someone who is down low, who's not out in the open about their sexuality. So that person is now practicing, say, something without anybody knowing it. And those people normally I can't say too much about it. I'm going to be quiet because I feel like I'm not supposed to talk about somebody dealing with something like that because I've dealt with being or trying to be on the DL even though I couldn't be because I was very feminine, so it was really hard for these people. But everyone has their own life journey and life story, so I can't judge anyone for them being DL, but it's also selfish for someone to be DL and then expect somebody who isn't to be like, you have to just deal with this. It's like, no, I don't. I can just walk away. That's me having to deal with it. I mean that's what a closet homosexual is. It's DL. That would be that's what DL means. That's what DL means. Yeah. So closet homosexual, you can now put down low DL into that category. Any thoughts on Finding Neverland, child? Are y'all gonna be still listening to Michael Jackson music in the next couple months? Oof. I don't know, honey. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know. This is a lot of stuff. So you're DL. So you're in the closet. No one knows you're gay. But you do mess with gay men. you would be DL. But also another thing about that too, with DL men, is that DL people will be like in a relationship with like a woman, and then they'll still have a relationship with a man. And so that's a lot of what the DL people will say, like, "Oh, he's trade, he's DL," like because he still messes with women, but he really wants to fuck with men. It's a lot. It's a lot. And for those of you who are under the ages of 18, this ain't shit that you need to worry about right now. And you don't be messing with anybody who's doing and acting and being that way, okay? Get your fucking grades together, get your ass in school, do the right motherfucking thing, get tested if you ever have done anything and you haven't done so before. Thank you. Um, Child, it's basically they after they got R. Kelly's shit together, now they doing Michael Jackson stuff. So that's Finding Neverland. So it's now interviews and Michael Jackson's doing this and did that and girl. Ugh. All right, Jersey, you take care, baby. Take care of that baby. It's a lot. It's a lot. No, I don't mess with gay men. So I don't know what you would be then, Gregory, if you um how would you be DL? Yeah. If you want to mess with men, but nobody knows about your preferences, and you like to keep it that way, even if you haven't messed with men, but you want to, you're down low because you're not open about your sexual orientation. I was about to say, because isn't Finding Neverland, what's it called? That Johnny Depp movie that was shitty? Yeah. Right. Thank you. That's what I was saying. I'm like, wasn't that shitty movie with Johnny Depp? Oh my God. Listen. Okay. So I almost got into a whole rant about Johnny Depp because I was about to have this whole thing where I was like, after this movie, every movie after that was horrible. Love you too. You take care of yourself, okay? What do you think about Captain Marvel? Are you gonna go see it? I plan to. I would like to go see it. It looks interesting. She looks interesting. I didn't really care for it. I was kind of bored, to be honest with you. Yes, I'll be at DragCon LA. I'll be there every day. I love guys who are like, I'm DL and their face is on Grinder. It's like, what? Wait, that's like the opposite of what you're trying to be or who you have claimed that you are. Like, your face ain't gonna be up there, sis. Mm-mm. I heard it was. Did you ever cosplay before? No, but I am going to do it not for this new one coming up because Westifer, who you saw on the Richie Rich and Westifer show, shout out to them, Richie and West. If y'all haven't seen that podcast that we did and the footage behind it that's on their YouTube channel now, I put that shit up in the community post. But Westifer does cosplay, and I can't tell you what he's gonna be, but it's super cool. And so he was telling me how I can get into it because I told him I wanted to cosplay. So he was like, "Oh, dope!" So I now have a cosplay friend, and I'm excited that the next time I get an opportunity, I'm gonna start saving up my money. I'm gonna start seeing about GoFundMe's and shit because I do want to dress up and like do a full out like look. Like so, if for me, I guess that would be my drag. Like I think my drag is more so me wanting to cosplay as certain characters from TV shows, cartoons, and stuff that I love, versus just doing everything else. And I could do not gender specific stuff. It wouldn't have to be male or female. It would be either or. So that's just how I would want to do it. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah, that'd be the best way to describe it. But yes. What happened? What's Emily talking about? What are your thoughts on season 9 of American Horror Story? Uh I'll be reviewing it. Didn't season 9 already happen? Or was that season 8 where Apocalypse was done? Oh, Umbrella Academy. Yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing that. I'll have a video on that soon. It was a good show. I loved it. Good, because I hate when they don't want to send a pic to me. Child, I've met somebody who didn't send me a picture before that was DL, and he was stupid fine in person. But it also raised red flags because he had 3 phones, and when he answered the phone after we had did what we did and was like, "What's up, baby?" and it was this woman's voice, I was like, "No, no, no!" Like, oh no, he probably has kids. No, I was so upset with myself. I was like, "Fuck." I was like, you could have gave me the opportunity here. If I had known all that, I'd have let that go. I will not be a part of that body count, no ma'am. Okay, we've been in this for about an hour and 14 minutes. 16 more minutes to go. Because I'm starting to get a little woozy. And I low-key, high-key, all keys wanted to get this pizza, because that was the whole purpose of my beginning statement in my rant. Yes. Okay. So, second to last time before I say this again, thank you for tuning in. If y'all want to donate and help out your host, I appreciate it. The Cash App is available, $ Matty Rants. Would my moderators post the links for me, please? Thank you. And PayPal is another great option, which is paypal.me/Matty Rants. Y'all know the other links too for the Teespring merchandise store, the Amazon wish list too. Okay, cool. All right. Last things I need to say. Where is this at? I can't eat cheese anymore. I'm super sad. Damn you, lactose. No, Lisa, that makes me cry because I love cheese. I may have like horrible gas if I have a lot of cheese and like the worst kind of stomach, like whoops. But my God, cheese is it's God given. It's great. That's the best things that ever come from cows besides milk. And chocolate milk is also a godsend. Chocolate milk is fucking everything. Bitch, it's everything. Some good chocolate milk, like Promised Land chocolate milk, girl. Oh, okay. Who do I main in Smash Bros? So, apparently I left my Smash Bros at my friend, I almost said his name. I have to stop doing that because I know people don't want their names on camera. But I left it at my friend's house, so I'm hoping he brings it to me today. But my mains right now, my top 3 with my honorable mentions, my top 3 is Piranha Plant, Olimar, Peach. Honorable mentions, and it used to be my main, but he's not my main anymore. Duck Hunt, Robin, I want to say King K. Rool, but there's something else. There's somebody else I like to play. If I had the game in front of me, I'd be better. I'll figure out the other one. But I do like King K. Rool. Child, yeah, of course, and you already know I'm not getting nothing back. I'm not getting anything back. A bitch had to pay. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing back. Bye, Latoya. Take care. Have a great evening, love. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing back. That's why I'm like, donations, please. I'm not getting anything back. Oh my God, crazy year. It was a crazy last year for me, so I understood. I was just like, oh, okay. Any fitness suggestions? Choose days on what you want to do. Don't do everything at once. You don't need to work out every day of the week. That's stupid. Your body does need to rest in order for your muscles to build and for your fat to burn. So if you do work out, I suggest 3 to 4 times a week is the best way to start. If you're new at working out, 3 times a week. If you get better, 4 times. If you are the best, 5 if you want to. But I know people who are personal trainers. My brother is also a personal trainer, and I used to date a bodybuilder, so I can tell you 3 to 4 times a week is the best. Change that diet up. You need to put a lot of protein in your system and a lot of fiber. Protein and fiber. All right, I'm a puff for you too, baby girl. I'm gonna see you later. Um, yeah, those are my fitness suggestions for you. And also, I would drink lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of water. Cut down on juice. Don't drink any more soda. Boom. Um, 11 more minutes to go. Awesome. Well, I'll be live tomorrow during RuPaul's Drag Race for the season 11 episode 1. I'm sorry, 2. So if you're on Instagram, you will see me for that hour and a half, probably, I'm sorry, 2 hours while we do the live stream for that episode. So that'd be great. And then Friday, I'll be going live again prior to me and Jamar's video that we'll post, where I'll have just a random conversation about what happened and everything else. So yeah, who you think is leaving tomorrow? For the first time ever, I have no clue. I have no idea. I have no gib gabber gob. And I'm very excited. I don't want to hear what everyone thinks. I'm just so happy that this is the first time I'm going in here and I'm like, bitch, I don't know. I don't know where. I don't know who. I'm excited. I'm excited. So it's like, who will it be? I am going to a non-chain place, and they're still open now, so I'm very excited. They close at 9. So, I'm going to a non-chain pizza place over here in Koreatown. They have on their sign that they are the best pizza place in Koreatown. I will be the judge of that. I will be the judge of that. So I low-key want to go get this pizza, and I want to get the boba tea. Gigi, oh my God, you usually miss the live streams. What really sucks though is that I'm ending this in like 10 minutes. Oh my God. I'm sorry, babe, but you still got time. Here we go. You still got time. But no, I really want a boba tea, but more so, oh, I did it again. Ah, no. More so the smoothie with the mango popping boba at the bottom. Have y'all ever had boba tea or like any kind of boba in your life? Show of hands for the 73 people in here right now. Who's had boba? Do you even know what I'm talking about? Ah, sorry. You ever tried boba tea with flan? Oh my God, really? I've never thought of that. I've never thought of that. Because Italian always gold. Hey. Dev's pronounced it Alacia in my head. Oh. Yeah, Gigi, ask a question because we got time still left here, and that's what everyone else has been doing. We had a moment to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race. We talked about what happened to me yesterday on my food journey. I'm asking for donations today so I can continue on my food journey, which is my happy journey, which is pizza because I didn't get my pizza last night, which so sucked, and boba tea, which is the best thing ever that makes my life feel so great. Yeah. Oh, bitch, you in Koreatown? What's up? What's up? Child, shocked you didn't see me walking the streets. I put boba in my frozen yogurt. Ooh, that sounds good. They have a yogurt smoothie one at this Mr. Boba I like to go to, and I'm afraid to try new flavors. Is it sad? Can someone recommend like a good boba to drink? Because I like the smoothies with it. I don't like the liquid and then the boba in it. I like the smoothie aspect of it or whatever. Luigi, thank you for the 5. Eat a slice of pizza for me. Glad was able to catch the live. Have a good night. You as well, Luigi. You have yourself a great night. Thanks for tuning in, babes. Anybody else that wants to donate, remember, when you donate to YouTube, they hold this till like the 21st, which sucks boo-boo. So if you want to, PayPal, Cash App, any of those are available. Links from Alicia and Christy are available. But thanks, Luigi, because this will definitely help, and I'm totally getting a slice for you with me. I might even put some meat on it. I don't even know. But I really am craving an extra cheese, large pizza. Oh, it sounds so great. Oh, it sounds so great. Oh, it sounds so good. And extra cheese. Oh, I got excited. Oh my god. Okay. Me. Let me be quiet. Get a boba tonight. One of the small 7-Eleven flans. Child, you. Oh my god. And I know about the 7-Eleven flans that you're talking about because there's a 7-Eleven right over here that I go to. Shout out to the lady who helped me today because she was laughing at my jokes. And shout out to the girl who I saw 3 days ago at Carl's Jr., who was working the midnight shift, and the guy drove off on her and called her a bitch. And I was in the store when it happened. And I called him a fuck face, and he got really pissed. And it was like this whole thing. Oh, I didn't tell you all that story. Okay, so let me tell you. Okay. A couple days ago, I went to Carl's Jr. because I was hungry and I wanted to get me some chicken tenders. So I wanted to get me some chicken tenders. Ew, Matthew. I wanted to get some chicken tenders. So I got a 5-piece along with a charbroiled burger. It wasn't even that good. Boo, it was gross. Right? Okay. Um, I'm in there getting my food, and they're cool with me, but the guy in the drive-thru, you can hear in the restaurant. They put it on speaker at the end of the night. Like, well, actually it's 24 hours, so they just put it on really loud because no one's in the store. So I can hear him with an attitude. I can hear him being nasty and rude. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay. So he then rolls up to the window and she's asking for the food, and he decides to have a whole argument with her. And she's like, I don't know why you're trying to do this at 1 o'clock in the morning. This makes no sense. I already told you I have one chef back here. You're saying, why is it taking so long? There's only 2 people here. I'm taking orders. I'm getting drinks. I'm getting the stuff that I can hand get, and there's only one cook. Please stop yelling at me. And the guy's like, fuck you, you fucking bitch. And just like drove off. You hear the whole car. Arr! And I was like, fuck face. And I said it really loud with a little high-pitched voice. And the tires went skirt. I said, oh, bitch, she's about to come back up in here. We're about to fight. So, no, he just going to yell out the window, what you say, faggot? I said, fuck face. The girl called me a fag. I was like, okay. So I was like, fuck face. And I just said it really loud. And I was like, come back in the store. Come back in the store, girl. I was just doing the most. But it was just really ridiculous how mean he was to her. And for me, I was like, look, I'm about to give him all kinds of this so that when he gets close to me, I'm going to put these fists up. It's going to be whop, whop, and all that shit. So that's why I was like, if he wants to, he can come this way. But I'll let him know what the fuck is the tea. Because I'm going to give him real sissy down, girl, until he gets close to me. I'm showing them golden gloves training, bitch. So that's what I was like. And that's how I am. I'm going to let you think that you're about to win whatever you want to with me. But, girl, I'm coming with the heat. Either way, me and her talked after that. We had a good time. Her name is... It starts with an A. It's like Alessandria or something like that. She was really sweet. I made a couple jokes. Told her hair was pretty. Her eyeliner was a little fucked. I'm not even gonna lie. I told her she needs to chill on that shit. I said, now, Miss Thing, I want to ask you what you thought this morning when you did a lot of this and a lot of that. Because it looks like you smudged, not rubbed. And I need you to learn how to rub and not smudge. And she was like, really? And I was like, I'm not trying to read you. I'm just trying to give you some advice because I'm looking at your face and you have too much of a pretty face to have all that goddamn mascara and all that eyeliner on. So she's good to go. The next time I see her, I told her, the next time I see you, sis, at 1 a.m. in the morning when I go to Carl's Jr., it's close by, y'all. I don't like Carl's Jr. like that, but it was close by and I needed something cheap. I need the eyeline to be right. So next time I come in there, if you're watching this video, Miss Thing, because I told you my YouTube handle, if your eyes ain't right, I'm bringing the heat. I'm gonna tell your the other girl who was with you to wipe that shit off your face, and you're gonna walk in there bare minerals looking like Alicia Keys. Calm down. But I had a good time. That was like, I don't know. Hardee's is good. Y'all are not fans. Y'all are not fans. Y'all are not fans. Oh, y'all are not fans, child. Okay, I don't know if anyone's donated to Cash App yet. I'll have to check the app or whatever. I do see the donations from PayPal. Nick was the only one. Thanks so much, friend. I appreciate it. Everybody else in here, thank you for tuning in and just enjoying me and my loudness and craziness and all that type of stuff. You know, this is what this channel is about. We talk about movies, we talk about TV shows, I review, I rant, we have life discussions. This is not just a playground for just one thing. Remember, when you go to a playground, you have options, and that is what Matty Rants is. I am your option, okay? When you try to find something else, but they didn't have what you needed, bitch, I am the option, okay? So Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I love y'all so much. I love every single one of you. I want you all to take care of yourselves and remind yourself how much love you have in your heart, how much light you have, how much strength you have, and how much you give a damn about you. Because ain't no one gonna love you like you, baby. Oh, Jason's Deli. Emily is one of my favorite places to eat. I don't know where there is one at in California. I don't even think there is one, and I miss it so much. But now you got me craving one of the pickles with the little panini sandwich that they got over there. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Ebony has a question. Let's get this here before I go. So I like backup dance for this openly gay black man. I'll call him Tim for this story. We've been doing a lot of shows but changing dancers all the time. So Tim used to date this guy named Miguel, and like it ended badly because Miguel sleeps around, and like then Tim changed dancers and had Miguel as one of his dancers. So I get a message from Miguel telling me that this guy wants to eat his ass, but the guy has a boyfriend, and I'm like, well, who is it? And he says it's Tim. Oh my God. Tim has been in a relationship with this person for 2 years. At first, I didn't believe it, but then Tim was being way too nice to Miguel after he trash talked him behind his back. So I was like, is that a question or a story? Because Jesus. D, that's coming again soon. To be honest with you, I know we have the music, but as far as the podcast goes, I'm doing that with Jamar. And so I need Jamar to participate with me just like how I want to participate, but we do need equipment and certain things to get that actually going. So it's not as easy as it was or as I thought it was going to be. So there are a couple more objects and items that are necessary before we get that going. And plus, with the new artwork that we have, I need to get a banner or a poster made, just like how you see with the whole green screen effect. I need to get something like that so that me and him can be like in a room, or if we rent like studio space, I can just carry it with us as like our, backdrop for whatever we do. Working on that. Ebony, to your statement, I don't know if it was a question. That shit right there is messy fucking boots. It's messy boots. It's messy boots. I used to be a backup dancer too, and I had that story yesterday, and there was a lot of that same kind of shit that was going on. The right thing for you to do is to not do nothing at all, but like you say, just sit back and watch it go down, because it's none of your business to get in their business. They brought you in their business, but it's none of your business to get in their business. Like, that is them trying to get you in their business so they can get advice from you on what to do. But even if you give them good advice, they're going to take it as you getting in their business. Stay out of their business. I hate people that do that type of stuff. That's so gross. Like, oh, so you want me to be involved in your fuckery? No, ma'am. Yeah. Oh, let me do that blink one more time. No, ma'am. Like, what? What do you want to do? People are crazy. Shit. Okay. I'm about to roll a bleezy. Yeah. Me too, Orphic. Bye, baby. But there's some trade going live right now, so I'm out of here. Oh, I can't. Okay, I gotta go because I want to get my food. I thank y'all for donating. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my rant pack. I love you guys so much. I need to roll the bleezy and get my life together. I gotta say it because you know I do, and because I love you. Oh yeah, Sergio. I'm gonna get that right. What do I always say? How do I always end this? You know what it is. Hugs and kisses. All my best love and wishes to you. Look at that. Look at this. I got the Richie Richard Westford card right there. It's your boy, Matty Rants, signing out. All my love to you. I will have a picture of the pizza up on Instagram tonight if you want to see what the fuck I got. Should I end it on a song? No, I'm going to end it.